Hey everybody, welcome back to Filmmonger. I'm your guy 𝘧𝘪𝘭𝘮, and I couldn't be more excited for today because we have massive breaking news. There was a leak of plot details with Spider-Man No Way Home, and it is confirming a lot of suspicions we've had about how many villains we're going to have in this film. So I'm going to let you know which villains we know are definitely slated for Spider-Man No Way Home. Confirmed, not a theory, confirmed. Also, the fact that these villains might not be exactly what they seem. I'm gonna give you that details in this video. But right before we get started, we'd love to start with some Marvel trivia to see how much you know about Spider-Man. And today's question is, who was the first supervillain that Spider-Man ever encountered? I'm gonna give you a little hint here. It was in Amazing Fantasy number 18. We'll see if you can get that in the comments below. I'll be really impressed if you do. Now let's get to it.
Agent 𝘠𝘠𝘠𝘠, you miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Hey everybody, it's breaking news day. It is breaking news for Spider-Man No Way Home. All I can tell you is with this information coming out, you can definitely bet your dollars, and don't gamble, no gambling here, but you can definitely bet your money that a trailer must be coming soon. This is very similar to the lead up of the first trailer, right? Things started to leak out. Also, we had this unfinished trailer that got released, and then a couple days later, like a day later, we had the official trailer. Now we have these pictures on set showing Doc Ock and Peter Parker running from him. All of a sudden, after those pictures come out, we have like legitimate shots of details from the movie. I'm not even talking, like I'm gonna show you the pictures here. Like, as you can see, actual details of the movie showing Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, showing us some details about the film, some really great write-ups, and most importantly, some of the people we're going to be getting in the villain cast. So let's hop right into it. I was wrong, guys, and I have to apologize. I was wrong. I thought, no way would they try to fit the Sinister Six in a film, one film. Boy, that would be really, really aggressive. Well, apparently they're doing just that. We knew we were going to be getting, obviously, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, Jamie Foxx's Electro, and Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. But with further confirmation, we are indeed getting the Lizard from the Amazing Spider-Man series and Sandman Thomas Hayden Church's Sandman back in this film as well. What? Like, can you believe that we're getting Sandman, Lizard, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and Electro all in one movie? And there's a rumor that Morbius trailer is actually going to come out before this film's next trailer comes out. So is Morbius the last piece of the Sinister Six? I know a lot of people are still hypothesizing that Tom Hardy's Venom is that character, but once again, I'm not entirely sure that that's true. In the Sony universe, they're not setting Venom to be a villain, they're setting him to be an anti-hero. So I still hold to that he will actually be helping Tom Holland if he's in this film, not being against Tom Holland. Maybe initially, but not entire film. I'm going to read you some of this information that I got here. So there's a nice little write-up called Tangled Up. It says Spider-Man No Way Home isn't just a sequel, it's a massive meta multiverse outing in which Peter Parker finds himself fighting iconic villains from past lives. As its creators tell us, this is nothing less than the Spider-Man Endgame. And if that doesn't just get you like hopping in your chair, I don't know what will. This is a beautiful picture. Doc Ock holding up Tom Holland's Spider-Man. It's seeing those arms and just seeing Alfred Molina's Doc Ock again. It just gives me all of these like major retro vibes. Like, this is just my childhood oozing out of me again as I watch Spider-Man on the big screen for the first time, and now I'm getting it back and better than ever. This article's continue to give some more really awesome information. And especially here, I'm going to read this part to you. It says, and it's hard to read, so I'm just going to play some beautiful Spider-Man clips as I read this article to you, but I will post a picture so you know that this isn't Trevor's writing, this is indeed from the write-up. It says, the multiverse rears its ugly head. The multiverse was a good way for us to explore the problem of him becoming known to everyone, says Pascal. Peter opens Pandora's box, and that's what the multiverse is. In essence, Doctor Strange's spell seems to open doors connecting Peter's reality to many other realities, including the worlds of the Spider-Man movies that predate the MCU. The worlds created by director Sam Raimi and Mario Webb worlds in which William Dafoe's Green Goblin is still tearing around on his flying sled. That brings me to my next point, guys. Before we continue this video, I just want to let you guys know that we have an awesome Instagram that updates on a regular basis with all things Marvel, DC, and everything that you love about the movies. So if you haven't already, go follow the Instagram right now. You won't regret it. Now let's get back to the video. Not only have they confirmed that we're getting Sandman, Lizard, Electro, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, I'm telling you right now, this is what I've been saying for a while, is Jamie Foxx told us this early. He's not going to be the blue Electro from the Amazing Spider-Man. I had a theory video. I said, well, would that mean that potentially these villains are played by the same actors, but variants of those villains? And people are like, no, that's crazy talk. It's going to be exactly the same. Except Jamie Foxx has said it's not going to be the same. And now it seems like we have a universe where William Dafoe's Green Goblin is indeed not dead. And this is what I was saying, okay, it didn't make sense to me because if it's connecting realities and you have Green Goblin and Doc Ock, I'm just gonna throw this little wrench in your mental idea. Green Goblin's dead when Doc Ock comes on the scene. So what's that about? Is it picking points in different time points? Well, possibly, or for us to get that comic accurate Green Goblin that we've been wanting so badly, it's going to be a William Dafoe that's from a different universe. And what I like about this is maybe an even greater, stronger, more villainous Green Goblin. It actually calls into question all of the characters. I still have been debating whether Doc Ock will be exactly from Spider-Man 2 Sam Raimi's universe. I don't know if that's true. And we know Electro is not going to be anything like the Electro in Amazing Spider-Man 2, which, God bless, that's the right call there, because boy, that Electro sucked. And it's probably going to be a comic accurate Electro, and if you make him more of a villainous Electro, he could be a pretty formidable foe. I wonder about Lizard and Sandman. I actually think these might be the two that stay true to their, series, although you need Sandman to be bad. So I'm literally on camera, I'm sitting there going like, or maybe not. The Loki series opened all of this, right? When we had variants of Loki with ranging degrees, it's like, oh, so basically you can have any person and be a variant of that person. This is actually how we got to the Spider-Man conclusions, right? They're variants of Spider-Man. So when it comes to William Dafoe's Green Goblin and Electro, I can guarantee you we're definitely not getting the ones from the movies, okay? And then I still have some skepticism when it comes to Doc Ock and everyone else, really. I mean, the cans, everything's just wide open. Another thing, in case you guys want, I want to show you this picture here, is we are indeed seeing the names of Lizard and Sandman. This is not a hypothesis anymore. This is indeed a confirmation that we are getting right. Ethan's Lizard and Tom Haden-Church's Sandman, and so on and so forth. We actually see the names of basically every villain actor that's in this film. This is not a confirmation of Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. And I won't lie, I'm a little nervous that maybe they aren't in this film. But I still have to hold on to what I just dropped in that video the other day, is that there's an incredible scene and sequence where Tom Holland says he's sitting at a table of 4 people with Doctor Strange, well, maybe Doctor Strange, and 2 other people that, undisclosed that he was not able to disclose, which is interesting to me. And he says it's the coolest scene that he's ever, done in Spider-Man. So I have a hard time believing that that's a nothing burger, right? I have to think that, well, it must be someone of caliber, and it does make me think that we're getting at least one of these Spider-Man, if not both, if not Venom in that scene as well. Guys, this is massive. This movie is the endgame of the Spider-Man. They treated Spider-Man Homecoming's universe as its own thing, its own living unit. Although it connects to the MCU, it feels very succinct in its own reality. I don't know where it's going to leave at the end of the film, because with the Sinister Six, all this crossover and the multiverse being just completely up in arms, who's to say how this movie ends? But I'm so excited because it's a really great strategy for MCU, right? They're like, let's just pull on everything that people love and bring it all into one movie. So if you like Sam Raimi or The Amazing Spider-Man, you're like, well, I would love to see that again. I'm going to go watch that film. And if you like Tom Holland, you're like, dope, we got all these other characters too. Sounds great. And guys, I'm telling you, be looking out for a trailer. I can sense it. It's coming. It's coming soon, because when leaks like this start to happen, you definitely know something big is coming. Guys, let me know in the comments below, are you excited about this new information? If you're not, get out of here, because it is exciting. Tell me if you still have some theories about Spider-Man No Way Home. I would love to hear how you think it's going to end, because I just don't know, and I'm excited to see it. And also, I'm going to be answering our trivia question. Let's see if you guys really know your Spider-Man. This one I did not know, but Spider-Man battled Supercharger, the living battery, in Amazing Fantasy number 18. This is the first time he kind of fought a supervillain. He's fought mainly small-time crooks before then. So there's a little bit of Marvel trivia for you. As always, guys, if you like what we're doing and you want to see more, guess what? You can like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And if you hear it from the Instagram audience and watch that live daily day, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you later.